This week, a group of cyclists are pedaling across the country for the pro-life cause. Biking for Babies embarked on its cross-country ride on July 11th. 50 college students and young adults are riding across the country, an average of 100 miles a day. That's a combined 2,700 miles. Money raised by the cyclists will go towards U.S. pregnancy resource centers. This is the 12th year for the national ride. Cyclists will meet in St. Louis, Missouri on July 17th for a celebration of life. And joining us now via Skype is Nikki Biese, Executive Director of Biking for Babies, who just had a baby herself just days ago. Congratulations, Nikki, and welcome to the show. There are 50 cyclists participating in this year's Biking for Babies. Each of them started out from different areas in the country. Can you break down how this national ride works exactly?
Yes, Catherine, thank you for having me. Yes, so we actually onboard our missionaries in March and they undergo a formation program. So they've been training physically, mentally, spiritually with us since March. And now this is the week. They ride anywhere from 600 to 800 miles. We have 4 different routes, as you said, biking in Christ's Cross across the country. We start in Wisconsin, Ohio, Mississippi, and Colorado and bike into St. Louis. And the goal really is to be visible signs of Christ's sacrifice. We wear bright yellow jerseys, trying to really get attention to change people's hearts and minds about a world that responds to crisis and that there's no need for abortion in that world.
That's beautiful. For viewers who may be hearing about this and asking, well, how does bicycling make a difference in protecting the unborn from abortion? What's your response to that?
It does. It opens up a conversation. People see us along the way and say, what are you doing? You're doing what? Biking how many miles in the heat of July? And we say, yes, absolutely, because we need to uplift these mamas and these babies who are in these unplanned pregnancies, crisis situations, and they need support. And so we're here to start that conversation. It's very non-confrontational, very loving, and people start to understand, okay, I see what you're doing here. What are these pregnancy resource centers? And we're able to share their stories of lives saved, stories of lives lost, and people realize that these centers need our support because they're providing alternatives to abortion that respect the dignity of both the mom and her unborn child.
Absolutely, and I understand the goal is to surpass a cumulative $1 million donation mark. How did this goal come about, and can you explain exactly how pregnancy centers are benefiting from this event?
Absolutely. So in our now 12 years, we have raised over $800,000 for our centers. And so we are hoping to surpass the $1 million mark to pregnancy resource centers in our 12 years this year, which would require us to raise over $225,000 for them. So we are at about $150,000 of the way towards that $225,000 goal, which is super exciting. The pregnancy resource centers that partner with us, every missionary is paired one-to-one missionary to a pregnancy resource center, and they really get to know them, know their mission, learn what they need to be supported and to serve these women. And every center receives that missionary advocacy to raise awareness for their center and also a financial contribution at the end of the year.
That's so beautiful. Nikki, we have 1 minute left, but can you tell us about the Celebration for Life in St. Louis, Missouri?
Absolutely. So it's this Saturday. It's at about 4 o'clock. People can start heading out to St. Joseph's in Manchester. And all the information can be found on our Facebook page or on our website, bikingforbabies.com. We'll gather. We'll have the missionaries ride in on their last mile. We'll hoop and holler and cry because they just did this insane athletic feat for women and children and families that they're likely never going to meet. And then we'll celebrate life and we'll hear from our missionaries, enjoy a free meal. Everybody's welcome. We want to see St. Louis out in support of our missionaries and of life.
Wow, well, what a week. Nikki Biese, Executive Director for Biking for Babies. Thank you so much for coming on, and go get some well-deserved rest.
Thank you so much, Catherine. God bless you.
God bless.